Have you ever taken time to imagine a world where all teachers are empowered and equipped to support learning? What if all school-going children in public schools, specifically in the rural parts of Kenya, were equipped, supported, and motivated to thrive? What if communities understood their role in supporting education? What if you took part in the change journey to ensure that all children meet their developmental milestones and thrive in their education journey? My name is Martina, the CEO and founder of TajiZuri. TajiZuri is an organization working in the rural parts of Kenya to support, to equip, to empower and motivate teachers, community members, and most importantly, learners to thrive. How we do this is by implementing human-centered programs, specifically addressing barriers to education. Where this passion comes from is from a personal story of my own family. My father was a lover of education and dedicated his resources in supporting schools such as Kochenge Primary School, where he served as a board chair. In all my early years, I saw my father supporting various children access education, and I gained an interest in this. Whenever we were on holiday and I traveled down to the village, I played with my cousins who went to these public schools in rural parts of Homa Bay County. But after a while, I transitioned to high school, but I noticed that some of my cousins did not transition to high school. Reason being, some of them got pregnant, others simply dropped out for one reason or another. And over time as adults, I kept on asking myself, what could be done differently? How best could we support these sisters and brothers of mine who opted out of education due to reasons beyond their own control? And that is why I started going back to my community and serving as a mentor, providing talks and motivational speeches to schools. And over time, I felt like there was more to be done. Because as I sat down with teachers to understand the challenges they experience, I also did the same with students or learners to understand why they were not exceptionally achieving high marks in school. This led to a deeper understanding of the various challenges that exist in education. And I thought, why not do more? For the girls who talked about teenage pregnancy or transactional sex for pads as a barrier to education, or the reason why they were missing many school days and therefore unable to compete on an equal level with the boys, I mobilized my friends and we got sanitary pads and started giving a bit of education here and there and distributing sanitary towels. Within no time, I got a deeper understanding of why learners were not participating in classroom activities, not asking or answering questions, which is something that the teachers kept on raising over and over again across different schools. And sitting down with the learners, I got light of something that never crossed my mind. Oral hygiene, bad breath as a barrier to answering questions and classroom participation. And with this knowledge, I sought partnerships with Colgate and started the Smile for Life program that is basically supporting learners to get oral hygiene education and kits to ensure oral hygiene is maintained. And since we started this program, we've had an impact of 7,145 learners so far. The teachers are happy, the students are happy, and the parents are happy because the same knowledge these learners get in school, they are able to share with their siblings back at home. With regards to the Menstrual Pride program, which is basically our sexual reproductive health program where girls and boys get consistent information on sexual related issues and even how to manage menstrual challenges and all that. Schools that reported incidences of dropouts due to early teenage pregnancies have since seen a decrease in this because we started the menstrual pride program that has impacted 1,394 girls, in the sense that aside from providing the education on sexual, reproductive, and health rights, we also provide the dignity kits. And with this, girls are able to sit in class and concentrate even during the menses. And in the event that they need to make life choices, they are well equipped with the correct information. Talking to these pupils made me realize that sometimes these young boys and girls do not make informed decisions because they do not have someone they can talk to openly. And this was the genesis of Rafiki Mentorship, which is a program that provides life skills and gives the girls and boys an opportunity to learn various issues and also learn how to build confidence and approach life with a positive mindset. Since the onset of Rafiki Mentorship, we have been able to support 2,198 learners through the 8-part program. The confidence they build as a result of Rafiki Mentorship helps them settle into being able to approach and talk about mental health issues. And through this, we have been able to start Sauti Yangu and Kamilindugu, 2 programs that approach mental health issues separately. For the boys, the Kamilindugu program is one that provides them with an opportunity to talk about issues that affect them as boys and how best to be equipped and supported to transition from boys into responsible men. Whereas Sauti Yangu provides the girls with a platform to talk about issues that directly affect them beyond the classroom, and also have a big sister, small sister support system where they get guidance and counseling on how to maneuver the issues of life. Since the inception of the mental health program, that is Rafiki Yangu and Kamilindugu, we have been collectively able to support 1,707 pupils who have gone through the 4-part program. We cannot talk to the pupils and the teachers and leave out the parents and community in the conversation. So far, we intend to expand these conversations, but have been able to engage 329 parents on conversations and sensitizations around nurturing care and why investing their time and efforts in supporting these learners thrive is important. This is for different segments in the community, such as the mothers. We also are extremely intentional about engaging boda boda riders from my community because historically it has been assumed or known that boda bodas have been responsible for teenage pregnancy. But TajiZuri continues to change this narrative by engaging them in constructive conversation so that they get to understand that these school-going girls could be their sisters, their daughters, or even just getting to give them a platform to learn that they also have a role to ensure that our children thrive. For me, TajiZuri is not just an organization driving impact, but a legacy that lives on because of the values my father instilled in me. In the past 3 years, TajiZuri has been able to grow its impact from 3 schools to 37. However, we have not yet been successful in rolling out all these programs that individually respond to the various barriers that these learners in public primary schools in Homa Bay County face. With your support, we can be able to roll out all these programs and support the learners in Homa Bay to thrive. As we continue to empower, motivate, and inspire learners, I remain hopeful that you can join this conversation and support us in making this vision a reality.